Just taking a walk down to the Moshi town centre. My Airbnb is quite far out. It's like an hour, 45 minutes to an hour walk. Just thought I would take a wee wander down, check out the place. It's quite funny, like some of these motorbikes go by and I'm walking down kind of back streets, not that busy, and they go quite slow, so I get a little bit paranoid. And then I look round and it's just like a guy and a woman on the motorbike, and they just look at me and they go, hello! And I'm like, hello! And then they just keep driving. So really, it's a really friendly place. Tanzania in general.
The 3 peaks,
Yeah.
you know? So the center one is Kibo.
Kibo.
And here is the Shira.
Shira?
Shira?
Mm-hmm.
And there is Mawenzi.
Moenzi.
But you will summit Kibo. Kibo is where Uhuru Peak is found.
Mm-hmm.
But usually when going to the summit, you don't go straight. Just like a pass behind the ridge. Yeah.
So here, and then...
and then you go up, like here.
Yep.
At the... See, like those are the beans.
Wow.
Yeah. They are grown here in Moshi.
Yeah.
As you say, Chinese is a big friend of Africa.
Yeah. All of the African countries, yeah.
Because they do big projects like making the big buildings, such as the roads, the railways. Those contractors are given to the Chinas.
Yeah.
Yeah, here in Tanzania,
Yeah.
we have Hindus who they live here, they are born here.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we live Christian, Muslims and Hindus. Also we have some, like 2 to 3 temples for Hindus here in town.
And everyone lives peacefully, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything is peaceful. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
And this fish come here from Moshi.
Moshi, yeah. Oh, from the lake?
Yeah, it's a dam, man-made dam. It's called
okay.
the House of God in Nyumba ya Mungu.
Okay.
Yeah, it was made by the people.
Yeah. Wow.
Those one are the catfish.
Wow, catfish?
Yeah, they look like cats.
The whiskers?
They use stuff like this clothes are from Europe.
Oh really?
Yeah, they're from Europe.
What, they import them?
Yes. Use the clothes and shoes are from Europe. Yeah, in order every man can afford to buy.
Yeah.
Hey. Let's pass around to buy something at the shop.
Okay. Hello.
Grandmother is saying, how are you?
How are you?
Fine.
I'm good. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, you can see like this at the shoes. So the knives are very sharp. So they use sharp knives and nails.
So from the tires?
Yeah, from the tires they pin to make a sole.
Yeah.
And then so that they can make the shoes.
Wow.
So they use nails to fix them. Yeah.
So they last a long time?
Yeah, they are very strong. Yeah. They are also by the first one the Maasai.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because they move from one place to another for food and water and everything.
Yeah, wow.
The Maasai peoples.
Is there still a lot of Maasai people like
Yeah,
who
yeah,
live how they did years ago? Yeah.
Now we have them, and also we have some of them. Also, they live around the Kilimanjaro airport.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. They only keep animals. They don't like farming. They keep on animals. Yeah.
But they're all very fit, aren't they? Like strong.
They are tall and thin. Let's check inside. So here because they sell the bananas
Yeah.
and the avocado.
So many variations of bananas.
Yeah, the yellow one, they ripe, ready to eat.
Yep.
The green one for cook to make stew.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, the people who live around the Kilimanjaro, called the Chaga people.
Yeah.
They like the banana stew with beef.
Banana and beef stew, yeah?
Yeah.
Wow, okay. Try that.
It's a very old one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where does it go from here, the train now?
Like this one goes to Arusha, the down one goes to Dar es Salaam.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Can you get the train to Kenya?
To Kenya, no.
No?
No. When the Germans were defeated in the Second War, the British came our colonial master.
Ah, wow.
Yeah, so as we get our independence from the British people. Oh yeah. Uko wapi? Uko wapi? Unajua umetoka huko juu kwa cheki. Rwanda. Bado huko juu bado.
This was the old German where they kept the trains, built the trains. I'm on to the old station. Some goats.
Yeah, Chemkoti Spring.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
You can do it with Maasai village.
Yeah?
You go see the Maasai, and then you go to the hot spring for swimming and relaxing.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Maybe we want to buy some clothes or hiking boots for the hiking.
Yeah.
To give for the porters, yeah.
Okay, good.
So the money is not ours, go to the community.
Yeah, awesome.
And then the community support the porter. They also give some loans to the porter if you want to do some business.
Yeah, yeah.
So they support you, and then you return it back, yeah. Yeah.
And like, what about you keep the tips though, yeah?
What?
When you get tips from the tourists, you keep that okay?
The tips are for the porters.
Yeah, yeah.
The tips are for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Tips are for individual.
Yeah.
But what is supported here is for the community.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. It's here.
So can you eat them, yeah?
Yeah. You eat them, you take it and you break it.
Yeah, like a
Inside,
coconut?
you eat them. Yeah.
Ah. Bubble tree?
Yeah, baobab tree. Yeah.
Bubble tree.
It's like the bananas.
Yeah.
So like this one is a leopard with the mountain. Yeah.
So that's banana skin?
Yeah, it's a banana skin.
Wow.
Yeah, you can even feel it. Yeah.
Oh wow.
See here the paintings are made by the children in the orphanage. Small paintings. Like me,
Yeah.
I do this one.
That's good. You did that?
Yeah,
Wow.
so this is the Maasai. In red, this with something on the head, these are the ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Maasai. Yeah, they come from the market.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. So you see all of them here, they are the ladies.
Yeah.
The market. This is a Kilimanjaro.
Wow.
So you like, let's say this one. So this one. These are the Maasai.
How much are they?
Don't worry, they depend how much you want to.
Yeah.
This one will put. This one will also be stone.
Yeah.
Yeah, Southeast Colonia. Lake Victoria.
Cheers, yeah. That's
This
chili,
is
yeah.
ugali,
Ugali.
vegetable, and this is impala.
Impala.
Yeah.
Ugali. First time trying.
Cut it?
Yeah. Finally get away from the guide. This guy, when I was walking down to the town, he's talking to me, he's like, hello my friend Jumbo, blah, blah. And I was like, alright, how you doing, blah blah blah. And he was like, are you doing Kilimanjaro? And I says, yeah, I'm doing it the weekend. And then he went, oh, I'm a porter. I was like, okay, great. He went, I'm porter for Almighty Kilimanjaro. I was like, that's the company I'm using. So I was like, got chatting away about Kilimanjaro. We walked down, so he started showing me about the town. I was like, okay, I'm going to tip him, which was fine. So he was a nice guy, he seemed, and he was showing me like quite a lot, giving me a lot of information. So then he was like, yes, I'm porter. On my off time, I paint for children, the orphanage, I volunteer there, blah blah blah. And I was like, okay, that's nice. So then it's like, oh, I take you to shop, it's for porters, and it goes to the local community. So I was like, right, fair enough. So we went to the shop, and it's got all the kind of Kilimanjaro stuff, like paintings and stuff. And he was like, yes, I painted these. There's like this pile of like cloth with really nice paintings actually. And I was like, there's no way this cunt painted them. So I was like, how long does it take you to paint one? He was like, oh, about 1 week. And the pile of cloths was like this size of paintings. So I was like, okay mate, sure. So then I was like, how much did they cost? And he was like, oh, it depends how much you buy. I was like, okay. So I was like, right, I'll take one. We'll get a fridge magnet as well. So we went up, and I was like, so how much is that? And he was like, it's 150 USD. And I burst out laughing. And I was like, mate, well, I'm not giving you that. What's the real price? And he was like, how much do you want to give? And I was like, look, I'll give you 50. And he was like, and then he typed 90 into the calculator to show me, and I says, no. I says, I'll give you 50, and that's too much, to be honest. And so I gave him it, and then we went round to this pharmacy because I needed Diamox, the tablets for hiking Kilimanjaro, which helps with altitude sickness. So then he was like, yeah, come round. And then so we went in, and he was kind of like winking to the guy, and the guy came over and he sat me down. He's like, okay, when are you doing Kilimanjaro? How many days? And he was trying to like act like a doctor. I was like, this cunt's going to overcharge me. So he was like, 120,000. And I was like, okay. So I knew I was probably paying too much, but it's not a lot of money, so gave him it. Then we went a walk, and he kept going on about this children's charity, the one he volunteers for. So we were going to go to that, and then walk around for lunch before it actually. So he was going on about this charity during lunch, and during lunch we went in this restaurant, and it was the same. It was all kind of wink wink, and we went outside. I was like, okay, I'll get his lunch. Got this Valley stuff, which is the local like delicacy, but it was kind of rotten, to be honest. Just like plain, there wasn't much taste to it. So anyway, so we're chatting. I was like, I bet you he's getting a kickback at this restaurant, he'll charge me a lot. Sure enough, he came out and it was like 150,000. And I kind of laughed, and I was like, I literally paid 15,000 for a meal yesterday in Dar es Salaam, which should be more expensive. So I was like, oh, fuck it, I'll just pay it. And during lunch, actually, I should have said, there was another guy who came, and he was like, he's, oh, my friend, where are you from? And this guy was kind of getting annoyed that I was with already. And I was like, Scotland. I was, oh, I am porter, it is very difficult. And he says, in my spare time, I paint for children and volunteer. And I just burst out laughing. I was like, this sounds very familiar. So the other guy was like getting annoyed, obviously taken away from his cash machine sitting here, and he went back and sat, and he was sitting, he was pulling out all these necklaces, and he was like hinting for me to buy them. And I was like, no, not interested. So sure enough, after I paid 150,000, the guy that I was with originally, another guy came and he was trying to get me to go with him for fucking going to this children's hospital, and I was like, oh look, I'm not interested mate, I'm just going to go home, blah blah blah. I had to kind of be firm about it, so I left. And like the guy who I did the tour with, he didn't even wait for a tip, he was just like, okay, see you my friend, bye bye. And he also had given me his number earlier, asked me to do a website for him and do a tour with him when I'm back from Kilimanjaro. And I was like, as if I'm going to do that now. So it's stupid, I'm like conning me, but it's losing money, a lot more money in the long run. But anyway, so I left them and I walked up the road towards my hotel. I'm still walking, and this the other guy with the chains kept following me. He's like, please, for the children, can you buy chain? I was like, well mate, I spent enough money today with your cousin over there, I'm not interested. And he was like, oh, please for food. And I says, I thought it was for the children. And he was like, oh, I mean, please, my brother from another mother. And I was like, yeah. And, so I just gave him like 10,000, which was like a couple of dollars, just to get rid of him. I was just like, oh, it's like worse than Morocco. I've always said Morocco was the worst, but this place is definitely up there. So kind of a bad experience today, but I mean the money I spent isn't like a huge amount, but it just kind of ruins the vibe. So yeah, just get the fuck away from them as fast as I could. Oh, it's getting a bit toasty today. It's nice and cloudy earlier, but now it's getting toasty.